And we're playing as white against a person who is anonymous, doesn't want to reveal his name, and really doesn't matter because we don't know who we're playing anyway. So that's an interesting opening, an early development of the bishop on c5. Let's take and see what happens. Usually there's a sacrifice of the bishop here. Yes, as expected. So we take. And now? If you're going to make some bold sacrifice, you better have a follow-up. Now all we have to be careful here as white is not to get checkmated. Checkmate is usually problematic at chess. It's something that you have to avoid at all cost. So as long as, so he's obviously trying to open all lines to get to the king. You know what he wants to get on this diagonal, and he gives as many pawns and whatever pieces as he can. So he was threatening to get out of this way, but I'm not sure it's a real threat. Get out here and then push, and he may be one of those people that we call big spenders. Sacrifice a lot of material and realize that with the last pawn left he cannot checkmate. So we're going to take, see what happens. See what he's got. As long, you see, one of the issues is his bishop on dark squares is gone. So the queen comes. The queen is active on white squares, where it should be active on dark squares. So now what is he going to do? Could we get away with something like this? Bishop takes, rook takes, knight takes, king takes, queen check here, and then take b7. Could we get away with this thing? No, because of this. How about just c3, strengthening the position. Now we may be threatening in this position to play bishop check, knight takes, or knight takes first. Anyway, let's just go over here. If well, he cannot play f6, but we're threatening probably queen f3 here. If knight takes, if he plays queen f6, we just go with the queen here. Yeah, well, it's probably queen f3 is probably the best move here. Now, one of the problems of sacrificing material is the fact that the other side only has to exchange. With every exchange, the material advantage becomes greater. So you've got 3 and 2, 5 pawns versus 6, and then there's a clear piece up. I don't know why he goes back there. He's just dead scared of I don't know. What time he's going to drop another pawn? So he spent a lot of pieces getting to this, a lot of material getting to this position. It's just not good for him. Now he's got to quickly eject the bishop out of the way. Bishop here. We have to be careful not to get tricked here. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen check. Can we play queen here? This needs to be calculated because we're actually opening up lines on our king. Alright, pawn takes, queen check, king in the corner, queen e5. He cannot play g5. Do we have time to get out of the way? Well, it doesn't really matter because we're already a piece up. So, and quite a few pawns up as well. So if we were to even lose a piece here, it wouldn't matter all that much. So queen here, what is he going to do? If he, so that takes away rook here. That would make the pin here lost. He could pressure on b2, I think. Yes, we saw that. We actually saw that. Can we give? No, we can't give it. b3 would be a mistake in my opinion. Let's give him another. Let's give him a pawn back. Or two. When he checks, we get out of the pin. If he takes on b2, we get out of the pin. He can take the second pawn. It doesn't really matter at all. The important thing is to get out of the pin and prevent rook here. If we can do this, we won. And we're threatening little things like bishop here maybe in the future. Bishop h6. If he takes here, can we actually push? No, we don't actually want to push. So here's the question, what does he do now? Yep, take the pawn. And now we activate our pieces. So now the thing is clear for everyone to see. We're bishop up and a central pass pawn. He cannot get reasonable play on the e-file. His queen is being kicked, and we're going to go after the g7 pawn, which is his weak thing. So while the queen is busy, you know, trying to pick up little bits and pieces here, we are going to go after his king and force him into a very passive position. Now what can he do? Can he play rook here? No, he can't. Because I think we sacrifice on g7. Rook takes f4, rook takes here, maybe not. Rook f6. Rook f6, that's bishop h6 work. Yeah, I think he's got no answer here. And he's lost.